February 4 marked the anniversary of one of the most infamous incidents of the Indian freedom struggle, the Chauri Chaura incident, which marked the withdrawal of the non-cooperation movement. Hello and welcome to the In Focus series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha Singh, and in today's video we will be discussing about the non-cooperation movement and the Chauri Chaura incident. So let us first understand the timeline of the video. First we will be looking at the news, then we will know about the non-cooperation movement from 1920 to 1922 in brief. Then what were the forms of protest which were followed in the non-cooperation movement. Then about the Chauri Chaura incident which marked the end of the non-cooperation movement. What were the different reactions from the different societies. Then the suspension of movement resulted into what? What was the forthcoming? Then in the end, a prelims MCQ. This topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 1, that is modern history. See, this topic is important from both prelims and mains perspective. From prelims, you should be able to know that what is Chauri Chaura incident and what is non-cooperation movement, and from mains perspective you should be able to know that what were the different reactions and the suspension of movement resulted into what. So let's get started and see the news, and the news has been taken from the Indian Express, and it says, when the violence of Chauri Chaura prompted Gandhi to suspend the non-cooperation movement. So in this news there are few important aspects. First is Chauri Chaura, second is the non-cooperation movement, and third is Mahatma Gandhi. So let's get started and see that what is the whole news all about. So what has happened is February 4 which has just passed by. So February 4 marks the anniversary of the Chauri Chaura incident. So what is Chauri Chaura incident? See, on February 4, 1922, during the times of the non-cooperation movement, the Chauri Chaura incident took place. So exact and the specific date was February 4, 1922. The Chauri Chaura incident took place, and this year the 101th anniversary of Chauri Chaura incident has happened. So on this occasion, PM Narendra Modi has inaugurated the Chauri Chaura centenary celebration on February 4 through video conferencing. So before we go into the details, let us first look at the detail or the exact location of Chauri Chaura. So during the times of 1922, the United Province, which now in particular if we see the location is Uttar Pradesh. So Chauri Chaura is present in the state of Uttar Pradesh, near the Gorakhpur district. So this is the location of Chauri Chaura in today's map. Okay, see this? This is Uttar Pradesh, present Uttar Pradesh, and this is the location of Chauri Chaura. If in present times we have to see, then this is the exact location of Chauri Chaura. Okay, now first let's start with the non-cooperation movement so that you will be able to understand that what led to the Chauri Chaura incident and why the Chauri Chaura incident took place. So if we will look into the timeline of the 1920s, then we will know that there were few of the incidents which happened during 1918 and 1919 that led to the uptaking of the non-cooperation movement, one of the foremost movement of the Indian freedom struggle. So it was the Jallianwala Bagh, the Khilafat movement, and many other factors also led to the non-cooperation movement. So first and foremost, you should be able to know that what were those factors which led to the non-cooperation movement. So you can say that Jallianwala Bagh was one of those. What the General Dyer did in the Jallianwala Bagh, the report by the Hunter Commission, and then the Khilafat issue also led to the non-cooperation movement. So what happened was, the non-cooperation movement, who was the leader of the masses or of the Indian National Congress during the times of the non-cooperation movement. So the non-cooperation movement, that is the NCM, took place during 1920. I am being very specific about the dates, and this is what you have to also keep focusing, keeping in mind the prelims which is almost arriving, and the notification of UPSC has also come. So you need to focus and get yourself into the prelims mode. So you need to be very careful about the facts. So the non-cooperation movement was led by Mahatma Gandhi after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. So I have already told you the facts which led to the non-cooperation movement. And the aim of the non-cooperation movement was to resist British rule in India through non-violent means. Okay, important word here is non-violent means. So the what the masses and what the Mahatma Gandhi has said from their end was that the struggle needs to be non-violent. Later it turned into violent, but in the starting, when the non-cooperation movement started, it was supposed to be a non-violent struggle. And C.R. Das moved the resolution during the Nagpur session 1920 for the non-cooperation movement. Important prelims point that it was the Nagpur session and the year was 1920, and who was reciting it was C.R. Das. And non-cooperation movement was supposed to be a non-violent movement, and one of the major aim was the attainment of Swaraj, and this was done through the extra constitutional mass struggle. These two are important points, that extra constitutional mass struggle was also one of the reasons. Now let's talk about that what were the forms of protest. What did the Indian masses did in particular that it actually brought the attention of the British that they needed to look into this, because the non-cooperation movement was done at such a huge and a large level. First and foremost was the surrender of titles and honors by the Indians. Then the boycott of government affiliated schools and colleges, law court, resignation from government service. All these things happened on a mass scale. Then the national schools and colleges were to be set up, and these points like the national schools and colleges needed to be set up is what played a major role after the non-cooperation movement was stopped or withdrawn, and these were the points which later worked very well in favor of the Indian masses. Then hand spinning and weaving was to be encouraged. Khadi was the cloth which was popularized, and it was the charkha through which the khadi was made, and this was supposed to be giving Swaraj to itself because this was homegrown. So hand spinning and weaving was promoted at this point of time, and one of the most important points that Gandhiji talked about was the maintaining the Hindu-Muslim unity at that point of time. And Khilafat movement was also one of the biggest reasons that Hindu-Muslim unity was there at the times of the non-cooperation movement, because if Hindu-Muslim unity would not be there, then a joint effort would not be made against the British. Then Mahatma Gandhi gave up his Kesare-Hind title, and one of the foremost point that during the non-cooperation movement, that during the 1918 and during the 1919s, the Kisan Sabha were also came up in Awadh, Uttar Pradesh. So these were few of the points or the forms of protest that Indians showed what they could do against the British. Then what happened was, when the non-cooperation movement started in 1920, it was going on very well. But during the time of 1922, there was one incident which forced Mahatma Gandhi to withdraw the ongoing non-cooperation movement, and this withdrawal of the non-cooperation movement shook the whole Indian masses, that why the non-cooperation movement was being withdrawn when it attained such a huge height, and all the masses were so much into it, they were so inculcated into it, all their nationalism and their emotions were into the non-cooperation movement. So let us see what was that incident, that violent incident which forced Mahatma Gandhi to withdraw the ongoing non-cooperation movement. So first and foremost, Chauri Chaura is a town in Gorakhpur district of Uttar Pradesh. I just showed you the location of Chauri Chaura in the map. Let us once more see it. Okay, these are the, in today's time we will see, then this is the present location of Chauri Chaura, which is in around the Gorakhpur district of Uttar Pradesh. Okay, then Mahatma Gandhi called off the non-cooperation movement during 1922, and it was the 4th of February that volunteers congregated in the town, and after the meeting, so there was this small meeting where all the masses or many people were congregated. So what happened in that meeting was, proceeded in a procession to the local police station and to picket the nearby Mundera Bazaar. So what happened was that there was this small group of people who was planning that they will be picketing the Mundera Bazaar. So what the police did was, the police fired into the crowd, killing some people and injuring many volunteers. So when these people were planning to picket the Mundera Bazaar, the police came to know about their intentions, so what the police did was the police open fired on them, and because of this open fire from the police, and many of the volunteers were killed and injured. So this reaction of the police what made the masses very angry towards them, and they felt very agitated. So as a result of the police actions, what the masses did was, in retaliation to the action of the police, the crowd proceeded to set the police station on fire. So the crowd set the police station on fire, and by setting the police station on fire, there were 22 policemen who were killed. So the non-cooperation movement in the starting, which was thought to be non-violent, because of the Chauri Chaura incident, it turned to be violent. And this is what made Mahatma Gandhi think that till now the Indian masses are not ready to actually do things which are non-violent, and because the violence has started, he thought that he need to withdraw the non-cooperation movement, which was at its peak at that point of time. So what happened was that after the non-cooperation movement was withdrawn because of the Chauri Chaura incident, different reactions came from different people. So there was reaction from the British side, there was reaction from the Mahatma Gandhi side, there was reaction from the other leaders also. So these reactions from other people are also very important. So we'll be seeing into this. So first is the reaction of the British. What did British do? So British Raj prosecuted the accused aggressively. This is what they did, and this has been their trend. If we will see the Indian national struggle, Indian freedom struggle properly, then whatever the Indians or the masses had been doing, the British has always prosecuted and accused the masses aggressively. So a sessions court quickly sentenced 172 of the 225 accused to death, and ultimately 19 of those convicted were hanged. So this is what the reaction of the British. But what is important for us is to see the reaction of Mahatma Gandhi and the other Indian leaders. So now let's see what is the reaction of Mahatma Gandhi. And Mahatma Gandhi was never in favor of the violence. He always wanted the national movement and the Indian national freedom to go non-violent. So Gandhiji was against the violence which was committed during the Chauri Chaura incident. So he condemned the crime of the policemen's killing, and he stopped immediately the non-cooperation movement. And the reason that he gave was the violence committed during the Chauri Chaura incident. So on 12th of February 1922, the Satyagraha movement or the non-cooperation movement was formally suspended or withdrawn. So on 1920, during the Nagpur resolution, the non-cooperation movement started, but because of the Chauri Chaura incident in the 1922, the non-cooperation movement was withdrawn. Then comes the reaction of other national leaders. So in this, what happens was that all the young national leaders who were coming up at that point of time, they were not favor of the Mahatma Gandhi, and they thought that this is not the right step which needed to be taken by Mahatma Gandhi, and they were not happy with the decision of withdrawal of the non-cooperation movement. So among the leaders were Jawaharlal Nehru. So Jawaharlal Nehru and other leaders were shocked that Gandhiji had stopped the struggle, and they thought that this was the time when the civil resistance had consolidated their position in the freedom movement. So at that point of time, when the Gandhiji actually stopped or withdrawn the non-cooperation movement, all these young leaders who were coming up in the Indian National Congress were not in favor of the withdrawal of the non-cooperation movement. And there were other leaders like the Motilal Nehru and C.R. Das who recorded their dissatisfaction at Gandhi's decision, and then they decided to establish a different Swaraj party altogether. So this was the time that when there were dissatisfaction was going on because of the decision taken by Mahatma Gandhi to withdraw the non-cooperation movement. Now let's see that the suspension of the movement resulted into. So when the non-cooperation movement was suspended, what came next? So what came next was there was disillusionment among the young leaders that now what is it that needs to be done. And at one point of time, they thought that India will not be able to gain freedom or Swaraj from the British because we are not able to fight with them at their proper stage on the same ground. So disillusionment nudged many younger Indian nationalists, thinking India would not be able to throw off colonial rule through non-violence. But one point which actually caught everyone's eyes was that because the non-cooperation movement was now withdrawn, and when the non-cooperation movement was withdrawn, the nationalist feeling and the civil unrest was so much into the younger leaders that they didn't knew where to channelize their energy. So at that point of time, when the non-cooperation movement was withdrawn, there were so many revolutionaries which came up and wanted to do heroic action on their own. So the teamwork was not there. Individual heroism actually grew after the non-cooperation movement was withdrawn, because the younger nationalist or the younger leader didn't knew that where to let go of their energy. So because of which the revolutionarism or the individual heroism or the revolutionary trend started. And these revolutionaries came into picture like Jogesh Chatterjee, Ram Prasad Bismil, Sachin Sanyal, Ashfaqullah Khan, Jatin Das, foremost being Bhagat Singh, Bhagwati Charan Vora, Surya Sen, etc. So these were the people, the great Indian freedom fighters who came into the picture, and they played a prominent role. And the sudden termination of the non-cooperation movement disillusioned the Khilafat movement leaders, and that created a rift between Congress and the Muslim leaders, because one of the reasons for the non-cooperation movement was also the Khilafat movement, and Khilafat movement was the reason of the Hindu-Muslim unity which was there at its peak during the non-cooperation movement. But when Gandhiji called off and withdrawn the non-cooperation movement, the Khilafat leaders thought that now their motto and their motive will also not be filled, or will also not be completed, or will also not be achieved. So what happened is that after the withdrawal of the non-cooperation movement, the Hindu-Muslim rift started to widen. Now it's time for the prelims MCQ. So you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. And this says, consider the following statements regarding the Chauri Chaura incident. First is, it led to the withdrawal of the non-cooperation movement. Second, Mahatma Gandhi supported the Chauri Chaura violence. Then third, Jawaharlal Nehru supported Gandhi's idea of withdrawal of non-cooperation movement. I think you people will be able to do this one. You have to tell me the correct answer, and the codes given are 1 only, 1 and 3 only, 2 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.